Today on Too Many Projects Garage, I got Steven here, and we're out at LKQ to get some parts for the Subaru. And we've got a Forester here. It does look like we can use some parts, but you'll find out which ones very shortly. Unfortunately, whoever got in here to get stuff totally just destroyed this whole thing, so we can't use that. But it does look like the center console is likely to work, so I think I'm gonna snag the center console. The back seat's leather, so that ain't gonna really work at all, unfortunately. And the key is no longer there, so I can't really use the ignition, unfortunately, either. So it's just like a whole bunch of unfortunately's. Also, I was gonna snag the air cleaner that goes up to the engine, but unfortunately as well, that is missing. So if this is the only car I can get this stuff off of, that's gonna really suck. But we'll go around and look at some more, and we'll see what we can find, if there's anything else. Speaking of Subarus, check this thing out. This is a classic. Let's look in the inside, see what it looks like. Wow. Vintage. Looks like it's set in the same spot for like 50 years. 84 Subaru GL. Too bad I can't find any parts for the Subaru we're working on for this. Don't share any parts. I think we found something that may work, theoretically. So what I'm thinking is, this is a newer Subaru, but it has the exact same box right here that the older Subarus have. So, and I have this piece on the other one. So I just need this piece, the airbox filter thing, and then we can just run like a cold air intake or something like that off of it. Let's see if we can get this thing out. Check it out, guys, I got it. I checked via the video. This is exactly what we need, at least this part. And then we'll need the 90-degree deal, and then the filter thing. It looks like it has like 2 filters for some reason. It's weird, I don't understand it, but it does. But this is exactly what's missing, because in the video that AAR did, there was this, and that's exactly what this mounts to. So perfect. But I think I need to get a new filter. What do you think? New filter's necessary? How the heck does this even have it? It's like a straight up hole. So filter is necessary, but I'm dropping everything on the ground. But this should work, at least for this part. And maybe we can run like a cold air intake off of this as a possibility, so we'll see. Alright guys, got a couple things for the Subaru. Not everything that I wanted, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Now we're going to work on getting this piece right here off for the Miata that Colin has. That's our haul for today. Got that piece out that he needed. There's a small crack right here, but that could be mended pretty easily. Plus, once it's in place, it won't move around too much. And we got the Subaru parts, so hey, we're getting somewhere. We're getting further along. We'll have to figure out where we're going to get the rest of the parts. Here we are a couple days later. It actually feels like a spring day outside. I can wear some shorts, and what we're going to do is get these 2 pieces here on the vehicle, or at least test fit them to see how well they do. Like I said in the previous clip, I have this piece. What I can do is, since this is broken, I can figure out a way to adapt it, because that's where it's supposed to go, basically right there. So I'm sure we can get something there that will work. Really the biggest question is if this is going to fit, so let's get to that real quick and see if we can get it in there. So as you can see, we have 0 center console. Now this is different, but I think I can use this piece in that. So I still got that piece in case I needed it, but I'm pretty sure we'll use the black one from here in that. So let's get to it. I didn't get all the cigarette buds. There's one that managed to make its way under here. I don't even know how. Check this out. I found a selfie stick just stuck right up in here. That's garbage. All right, so what I found out is I'm gonna have to take this piece off here, this plastic piece. I'm not sure exactly where it's attached. Oh, there's 2 spots back there. So that way I can get the center console in. It doesn't want to go in with this plastic piece here. So once I get that removed, we should be able to mount the center console, and then we'll put this back on. I also found a Bluetooth RGB thing. Huh. Goes to these little RGB strips. Alpina, it says on it. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much going to delete these. I don't think they're really adding any value to the vehicle. And they're just kind of ugly and they're just dangling everywhere. So whoever had this car before it was stolen, I bet they installed that thinking it would look really cool. And for me personally, I don't think it looks that cool. So we're taking it out. It seems like it's supposed to fit, right? Like everything kind of lines up as it should, but guess what? The holes are like slightly too far forward. Like the holes in here are too far forward. This hole should be here. This should be slightly forward. So it's like almost perfect, but not quite. I need to figure out what kind of maybe modifications I need to do to this center console to get it all to line up as it should. I'm just not sure exactly what I need to do just yet, so I'll be back hopefully with a solution and it not looking, I don't want it to look too hacky if I can't help it, but it seems like it fits. I just think whatever this, where this mates up with this, it's not quite jiving, you know what I mean? So I need to sort that out, because I can put the center console in without this here. Without this I can put the center console in. So it seems like it's supposed to fit. It's just this isn't matching up with this. And it may be due to just the slight variations in interior between the 98 and the 99 is what I'm thinking, because it's a 98 Outback that I got it out of. And this is a 99. So maybe there's just like a very small difference in terms of the stupid interior. So yeah. So we got to figure that out. I'll be back. I had to do a little bit of modification. I had to cut a little way here and there on this thing with the angle grinder to make it fit, because it doesn't quite fit. Unfortunately, it fits back here perfectly fine. It's here perfectly fine. It lines up with this screw perfect, lines up with everything here, except for right where it meets up right here. It does not fit, which is unfortunate. So what I did was I made sure only to modify what I purchased at LKQ. Nothing that came with this car, just so that way if Randy does end up wanting to find the actual right pieces or whatever, he easily can do that. I just don't know a affordable, cost-effective way to find the parts that, you know, I'm looking for. So we're just going to use this, and we'll see how it does now that I've modified it. It's not going to look perfect, but I mean, what looks perfect on this car? You know, nothing looks perfect. So this is what we're going to do. But next thing I want to do while we're waiting for, I had to glue some things. While we're waiting for that to glue, I'm going to see if this fits. Let's open this hood. I always get thrown off by how this thing opens. There you go. I'm remembering it now, if I can get it open. Sheesh. All right, let's get the hood prop up. Okay, I've got the hood open. So it looks like there's supposed to be like a filter here, but then it also looks like the thing that I bought actually fits here too. So maybe it's compatible with both. So let's move that over there. Let's grab this box. We'll bring it over here. Let's see if this fits. I mean, I'd be surprised if it doesn't fit. There's some stuff in the way. Oh, what is... Uh-oh. Pretty sure that's supposed to go in here, huh? Oh, you know what? Get this out of here. They just kind of hooked this between the two hoses there. The hose that was actually supposed to go on here. Nice. So I didn't get rid of any of the hoses. And this got bent. Oh, bend this back. Okay, and then this hose goes right into that. And then this hose goes into there. So we got this hose in here, this hose in here. This lines up. This lines up if we, assuming we bend it back to where it's supposed to go. So yeah, look at that. It fits. Very cool. Though this seems bent down too, so we'll have to bend that up to where it'll fit, but that actually looks more complete now. And then let's go get the other little piece right here. I'm pretty sure this piece right here It's supposed to go like this. No. This is supposed to point downwards. Oh, you know what? I think I can bend it or turn it. Or no, I can't. Is that all one piece? No, that's all one piece. Dang. I'm thinking about honestly just getting rid of this. I'm not even sure what this little thing is for. One of you guys could tell me. What is this weird down thing? But I'm thinking it's supposed to go like that. Except for this is supposed to point downwards. And then this attaches like that. So we might have to make something to make that work. We'll see. Maybe I'll make a 3D printed flange that goes on this, is the thought. We'll see. But hey, this fits. I just need a new air filter in there and this to be attached. I'm not sure if that's... It might be slightly different on this car. I may have to make a spacer for that to fit properly. This one lines up. This one does not. So maybe 3D printed spacer is a possibility in the future. We'll find out. All right, here's an after. It's not perfect. I mean, we still got the broken bezel up here. This doesn't quite line up perfectly. And I had a cut right here, as you can see, and same thing with the other side. I also had to modify this to kind of fit in here. This is where the heated seats were for the other car. But this opens, you got a little cubby hole. You got a little cup holder here if you want a cup holder there. There's also a cup holder back here. So, and then this also goes up and down as it should. Shifter works, so, oh, I need to finish screwing that on. So I think that's an improvement. I think so. I think that is an improvement. So what I think I'm gonna do next, oh, gotta get it turned up. Come on, you can go a little bit further. Yeah. But like I said, I did everything I could to make sure I didn't modify anything that came with this car. So I only modified this to work with everything else. And therefore, we can undo anything we did. So basically we can just put it back to stock. If we find the original console, we can put it back the way it was without having to worry about messing anything up. So I think it does look far better than it did. There's a center console there, whereas there wasn't before. So much improved. Now we just need to figure out how to get the cold air intake working with that box, but I think it does look pretty good as well. Took a little further look. There's a hose that goes here, hose that goes right here, hose that goes over here. So you can definitely tell it had something basically like this. Now, whether or not it had the actual filter in here or over here, I'm not 100% sure. But what I'm gonna do for now is just leave it like it is with the hoses hooked up because they fit. And we'll get a new filter that fits right there. And then what I'll do over here, I'm probably just gonna get rid of this because it doesn't fit. I don't know what to do about it. It looks like it's supposed to go this way on here. So what I'm gonna do is get some like ducting and then go to here, and then I'll find a way to, I'll probably get rid of this piece here but I'll keep it just in case, but I'll get rid of it for now. And then put like a filter right on the end of this, I think is what I'll do. Just to cover the hole so it's not like, you know, directly intaking air. So it'll be double filtered. That's the only thing I can think of doing in regards to making this work. What I'll do is I'll continue looking for air boxes and stuff just to see if I can find the stock ones, but for now we can do this just to kind of get by, and we'll see where we can go from there. So that's all for this episode on Too Many Projects Garage. I felt like I may have not got exactly what I was needing for this thing, but I couldn't really find any parts easily on LKQ. So if you guys want to link me to some parts on, say, eBay or something like that, you know, I'd appreciate it. Parts I should get for replacement. The interior is looking a little bit better now. I just need a rear seat and maybe get some cheap carpet and put in the front, and we'll see how that goes. But that's it for today.